Facebook shares jumping to a record high following an impressive fourth quarter earnings report. Founder Mark Zuckerberg making his 2014 goal to write a thank you note every single day. I love that goal. Profits jumping eightfold in the last quarter to more than $2.5 billion, steadily climbing all year after the botched IPO back in 2012. Gene Marks is a small business owner and a CPA and my guest today. What do you make of it? I mean, everyone thought Facebook, they sold too high in the IPO. A lot of people lost money, and look at their earnings now.
Well, first of all, if I was making $2 billion, I'd be writing thank you letters every single day as well. I can't blame you at all. I mean, the biggest reason why they grew. By the way, Gretchen, $7.8 billion in revenue this year compared to $5 billion last year, right? I mean, mobile has been their big driver. I mean, you and I mean, I'm a big Facebook fan.
Yep.
I use it on my mobile phone, and they've been growing their mobile services as well. Watch for video. They're making a lot of investments in that area as well. It's advertising, and they've really become laser focused on the ads.
Well, so speaking of news and video and information, they have this new paper app as well. What is it?
Correct. Well, what they're trying to do is expand a little bit into independent applications that involve Facebook, but then also can get other people, watching what they do. This paper app, it's called Paper. It's a newsreader. It's a user-friendly newsreader you can have on your iPhone for now. It's coming out next week. A great interface to catch your news. You can subscribe to news services and follow the people there, what's going on, their events, their blogs, their news. What's really interesting, and I like to talk about small business, a lot of small business people, it's a great way for them to capture some new eyeballs because they can write good blogs and good things on their websites, and people will see it on that paper app.
So much for people saying Facebook was a thing of the past, I guess.
No,
not at all. All right, let me know what you think about this story, because I know our viewers are going to be upset about this. The government shutting down an 11-year-old entrepreneur just one day after a local paper featured her small cupcake business. Gene, this is crazy. This happened in Illinois. Chloe Sterling.
Right.
In a lot of cases, she was making these cupcakes for charities and for kids who have cancer, and the health department comes in and says, you can't use your parents' kitchen. How dare you?
Talk about any PR is good PR. In her case, she had a nice article written about her in the paper. The next day, the health department swoops in and shuts her down. So, and again, from a small business angle, Gretchen, I mean, she's doing a good thing. It's a little 11-year-old girl, but the reality was she was making it out of her family kitchen.
Well, here's what the officials told her. She could continue doing what she was doing.
Just to buy a bakery.
On the condition that the family buy a bakery.
Right.
Yeah, right. Or build her a kitchen separate from the one we have. Yeah, right again.
I know. And the government official was like, hey, rules are rules. And that's
and they also said they were doing it for public safety. In what way?
I know. I totally agree with you. There were certain health rules that have to be abided, but come on, it's an 11-year-old girl. What really is upsetting is that you've got a little girl that's trying to be entrepreneurial, and don't we need more of that in this country? And have the government just come slamming down on her for that reason and giving her unreasonable types of demands, like buying a bakery. It's really hard. I wonder if she'll ever go back into business again.
Well, I hope she does, and maybe somebody out there will provide to build another kitchen for her somewhere. I mean, it's so crazy on so many fronts.
Yeah.
Gene, thanks for bringing it to our attention. Great to see you.
Take care.